Oh.
Empire was in crumble, whatever you want to say.
All right. Since you're a European player, can you explain the difference between the two scenes, like the United States scene and the European scene?
Sure. U.S. scene has a lot of inbound talent, a lot of good players. I think the threat with the U.S. scene is that there are players out there that don't come to events that are very, very good. And to me, that's the scariest thing about the U.S. scene. There's so many people in the scene that you can't close your eyes on anybody because everybody's a threat. European scene has, in the scene, they have a lot of well-known players. Everybody that's active in the scene are very, very, very strong players. Right now, Europe probably has one of the best players in the world. His name is Alion Kamara. Shout out to Alion. He's on, if not on, maybe better than Justin. Well, that's from the words of Dagger. That's not my words. I have my own opinions, but that's what Dagger said. He said that Alion is the best in the European region and Justin is the best in the American region by far. That's what he said. So after that, they have other very strong players. Luffy, which is one of them, who plays roles. He's won countless tournaments, big money tournaments in Europe for the past 4 or 5 months. Starnab is another very, very good player from Europe, and they have Evans, Renegade from France. Yamazaki, he left the scene. He played a really good Ryu. Shout out to Yamazaki. Lord DVD also, he plays Yonda. Very good Yonda. That's why Starnab is beating all the Yonda players out there. But yeah, France is a very strong country in general. As far as the United Kingdom, they have strong players too, but they don't have as many strong players as France does. And I think the United Kingdom scene needs to really bring it together and start inviting just not 4 or 5 of your friends into a session that you're very close to, but inviting everyone that wants to play, because it's the only way your country, your nation is going to get better. But comparing the U.S. to Europe, I would say in terms of quantity and talent, America is better. In terms of quality of the player, Europe is better. So that's how I compare Europe to USA.
A lot of Fighters Fury, we have a lot of fans over in Europe. I was surprised. I want to give a good shout out to Europe. You guys are awesome. When you move over there, can you tell Ryan Hart that he still owes me an interview? I talk to him almost every other day on Xbox Live. I was like, I'll get you. I promise I'll get you. And tell V. Ryu that I think he has like one of the best Makotos I ever seen, ever. So I know we don't want to keep you. We're at the 10-minute mark. I know you're about to play. This portion at the end is called the shout out and the rant out. You know what the shout out is? You give props and praise and everything. The rant out is just the exact opposite, where you just say what's been getting on your nerves, who's been getting on your nerves, the situation is peeving you off. So I'll let you go.
Okay. Shout outs to Fighters Fury, of course. Shout outs to Lance Pryor.
Thanks, man.
Shout outs to Sky. Shout outs to Empire Arcadia, of course. That's my home right now. Been a member of the Empire for almost 11 years since we started the company. I was 16 when I first became a member. Shout out to Triforce, always doing hard work for the community. Although he has a lot of hate in the community, it's all about, at the end of the day, it's all about marketing and really pushing what you believe in. And a lot of people don't like that. But Triforce is doing this thing at the end of the day, so, just get on this level or stay free, as Team Spooky says. Shout out to Team Spooky also. Shout outs to them for awesome stream, awesome, content for the whole world. That the whole world is watching right now. Shout outs to Fuji and Galeon for putting up another good Seasons Beatings. Seasons Beatings 5 Redemption, probably the best Seasons Beatings, if not second best easily. Shout outs to Europe for coming out here and showing support for their scene, as well as coming out here and making a statement. And shout outs to everybody just coming out here for the scene in general and not just being stream monsters and actually being pop monsters and going to tournaments and
Pop monster instead.
term I made up, yeah, pop monster. Shout outs to them coming out to events and actually trying to learn, learn and play the game. Rants. That's what you want?
Ran out, yeah.
Ran out. Okay, ran out. Shout out to Marlon, man. Shout out to Marlon for fueling me and letting my anger get to me and pulling off awesome defeat in the team tournament. And that's all I gotta say, man. That's all I gotta say.
I just get one more question for you.
Cool.
Alright, this is a character question. What made you pick Guile as a character?
When Street Fighter 4 first came out, Chinatown Fair in New York City was probably the first arcade in the whole East Coast that had the game. I went to Chinatown Fair probably after the 5th day because the place was so packed from everyone coming from different states that the lines were like out the door basically. So I just wanted to wait it out. I probably figured that I'm one of those players that I don't have to really play first in order to stay on the top, but I just decided to wait. I was working at the time a lot also, so I decided to go there. I seen a lot of people picking, Dowson, Balrog, Sagat, and they had a lot of opinions about characters that they thought weren't that good, but actually are very good characters now, like Sea Viper. I heard some certain people that are top players now, I don't want to say no names, but said that Sea Viper sucks and Ryu sucks. And Ken was like one of the best characters in the game. Those were words when the game first came out. Obviously, things
I heard
changed
those
now.
words too. I heard
What made me pick Guile was actually my first character that I played when I put my dollar in was Balrog, and I just picked him because he's black. That's the main reason why I picked him.
That's alright. Don't worry about it.
Then after that, my next character was Guile. I played Guile, and no one really played Guile. Everyone seemed to think that Guile wasn't a strong character, and I had my doubts at first, but I decided to stick with the character and actually learn the playstyle, to learn his transition from his old games like Capcom vs. SNK 2, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and other games like that. And I just really decided to focus on that character in particular. And everyone knows I've been making pretty good results from vanilla Street Fighter 4 also. And Super, he's obviously been a very buff character. I don't want to put all my, I don't want to say that I'm getting results because Guile is a very good character, because I was getting good results in vanilla anyway. So, but I'm getting better results because Guile is a better character. So it's easy, it's evident. Like, you don't really have to work too hard. Guile's almost character armor. What we mean by character armor is that you don't have to be that good with the character in order to run with it. Guile's almost on that level. He's right now in the ranking tier list. He's the 3rd best character in the game. He's almost to the point where you just pick him and win. He's almost there, but I wouldn't say he's there just yet. Yeah, that's basically why I picked Guile. I just stuck with the character when I picked him and just let the ball roll.
Thanks, man. That's quite
Cool.
You like that Bison matchup?
I love the Bison matchup. Shout out to Andre for taking out Dago yesterday. Put him in losers actually. Didn't really take him out, but
that was a good win right there. That's what I.
Okay. All right. There's been Big Shell with Free One Up, and we want to thank Dieminion for taking a busy time in his schedule to do this interview.
Thanks a lot, man.
Talk to you later.
All right.
Peace.